Rich homie Quan. I reported on this yesterday, but I want to give y'all some additional details. And I also want to show you a little bit of his last live stream that he did prior to him taking that bad pill allegedly and passing away. Let's get into it, y'all.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I apologize though, brother. I got beats for your project. Send them to my DM. I know you seen everyone tagging you for turn. Turn to my man. When they tag me for turn.
You know what the weirdest thing is? The weirdest thing ever is to see somebody that used to have a life inside of their body, but you know that they're no longer existing. And even worse than that is the way that they go out. So let me read some of the details for the people of how and why he passed and what was discovered. So courtesy of the New York Post, they're saying that he was foaming at the mouth without a heartbeat when his girlfriend discovered him. I'm going to read this really quickly, and then we're going to break into a Purple Haze. I do got your super chats. I'm going to read those shortly, okay? This is what was said. His girlfriend discovered his lifeless body on the couch inside of their Atlanta home and called 911. All right. The rapper's significant other, which here's another problem. I don't know if he had kids, but I don't know if somebody that you identify as your significant other can now claim or be able to take whatever it is that come with it. I don't know if she get the life insurance. I don't know if he had any retirement or any property or any investments that he had put up. But guess what? Guess what? Because I know a lot of y'all always say, oh my God, I don't want to be married and you can set stuff up. Okay, well, here's my question. Because now that we're over the initial shock yesterday of getting the news, I was one of the first people that reported it. Actually, I think I might have been the first person to report it on YouTube. When you call yourselves forever fiancés or significant others, or you don't have things set up, because see, by default, I don't have to worry about that, even though I also set things up to make sure that things are taken care of, because I want to make sure that everybody is set up. But here's my question. Do you, as the baby mama, because they said that this is his girlfriend, do you as a baby mama get treated like DMX's exes, or do it by default go to the mama or the family or whoever it is next of kin? Because see, you don't get none of that now. You don't get the pension. You don't get the life insurance. You don't get the property. You don't get the cars. You don't get nothing. Now you just left as a baby mama. Yeah. Let's continue. His significant other was frantic while telling the operator that he was not breathing and did not have a heartbeat. Do you know that you can't even go and get access to their bank accounts because you're not the significant other? Let me say it for the people in the back. You can't get access to the person's bank accounts. You don't get nothing. You don't get nothing. You can't even find out what's going on. All of that stuff goes over to probate court. She said that he was not breathing and didn't have a heartbeat. According to his girlfriend, Rich homie Quan never came to bed after falling asleep on the couch Wednesday evening before taking her son to school. So they did have kids, or maybe she had kids. On Thursday morning, she placed a blanket over the artist, realizing that he hadn't moved. So she just thought that he was just sleeping, which is reasonable, makes sense. She checked on him when she returned, but he didn't get up. She couldn't get him up. He was still in the same place. Probably had started turning cold. Maybe rigor mortis started to set in. I don't know. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing, the girlfriend says. Then she reveals that the type of way that the rapper foamed at the mouth when she turned him over. So he was foaming at the mouth. So he was probably dead for a while. At one point, she asked the operator if she could add his dad to the call, but the dispatcher instructs her, we need to help your boyfriend now. He not waking up quick. The girlfriend pleads before the operator tells her that help is coming. Goes on to say the platinum selling rapper was born in 1990, passed away suddenly on September 5th. On September 5th, 2024, the Fulton County Medical Examiner was notified by Grady Memorial Hospital of the death of DeQuantes Devontae Lamar. His cause of death is unknown. Autopsy is going to be performed today. All right? I'll keep y'all up to date on that. The musician burst onto the scene in 2013 with his instant hit Type of Way, collaborated with several rappers, including 2 Chainz and Young Thug. He was recently dragged into the YSL trial with Lil Woody, saying that he shot up his father's barbershop. But either way, the point is that we need to be careful about how it is that we live our lives, set ourselves up for success, and don't have any self-inflicted wounds. Let me say that again for the people in the back. It's difficult enough for us to deal with the things that we don't know is going to happen. People get hit and killed in car accidents every single day, and they never seen it coming. We report on it regularly here on the Millionaire Morning Show. We don't know what the heck is in our food anymore. It's so many preservatives and chemicals. Everybody getting cancer all of a sudden, and we don't know why. Things is happening all around us and to us. I've seen people get taken out as a result of being associated with somebody or in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then on top of that, we got our own problems that we throwing into the mix in the self-inflicted wounds, because they saying that he took a bad pill, and that's one of the reasons that he was foaming at the mouth is because he actually overdosed. And the drugs is not even the same anymore. Not to say that you was ever supposed to be taking drugs in the first place, but the drugs is not even the same anymore. How do we know that the drugs is not even the same anymore? Because fentanyl is killing people at an exorbitant rate. And then I will also lay this at the feet of the federal government, and that they're not doing anything to stop the flow of drugs and fentanyl into this country. And then they stepping on y'all drugs, and then y'all overdosing quickly and dying immediately as a result of it. And it ain't no Narcan or nothing that's going to bring you out of it, because nobody even knows that you took it. And a lot of times y'all doing this in solitary. Y'all doing it by yourselves, in your homes, in your basements, and don't nobody even know about it. I don't even go to sleep without my Apple Watch on me. And that's not an advertisement for Apple, because I know Apple got an event coming up next week. I think it's next Tuesday or next Monday. Apple got a new event where they're going to be unveiling their new iPhones. I think the iPhone 16s and stuff like that. So I got to get all of those for the team. But I don't even go to sleep without my Apple Watch monitoring my sleeping and all of that stuff. Like, I think that as you get older, you become a lot more aware. You care more about your health. You start eating a little bit differently. You start eating to live instead of living to eat. I was looking at that video that I did a review of that Langston University pep rally or graduation or something like that. And all of those girls, every last one of them women was like 300 pounds. Most of those girls was like 300 pounds. A lot of y'all smoking a lot. We doing the same thing that we was doing at 20. When you get to 30, you're supposed to be different than you was at 20. When you get to 40, you're supposed to be different than you was at 30. When you get to 50, you're supposed to be moving in a whole nother direction. When I reported on that yesterday, right? And then I went home in order to get dressed because I had to go to an event. I went home and I got dressed and I had to go to an event. You see things differently. And so I went into a store, in order to get some waters to make sure that my refrigerator was filled up with the waters and stuff like that. And I just started looking. I just started looking around me. I started looking at the people that was around me. And it was so weird because I was just looking at the lifestyle. And it was like, it was this one girl in there. She's like, it's my birthday and I've been drunk all week. Give me that green bottle. I don't know what the green box is or the green bottle. Give me $1 on it, nephew. That's what she said to me. Give me $1 on it, nephew. It's my birthday. And I was looking at her. She just had rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls. And our 19 and 20-year-old women nowadays, they just got rolls and rolls and rolls. Those are some big girls. Those are some big girls. Real talk. Those are some big girls now. And so I'm just saying that, our self-inflicted wounds, and this is the last point that I'm going to make because I want to get into the other parts of the show. I only wanted to spend 10 minutes on this. Our self-inflicted wounds don't only just hurt us, it also hurts the people that surround us. Because we going to grow old. Let's say you grow old, but then you have to deal with the repercussions of the decisions that you was making earlier in your life. Now somebody got to take care of you. And it's not fair for you to have kids to have to take care of you when you get older, when they supposed to be out living their life. That's why a lot of guys is becoming son husbands. Look, man, Drugs ain't cool. It ain't never been cool. I know that y'all pilling it up and y'all on E and ecstasy, and now y'all taking these gas station pills and all of this stuff and the K2. And how many more people, how many more cautionary tales do we have to have and people passing away at 33, 34 years old? We just had Fat Man Scoop pass away last week. Every year we have a lottery to figure out which rappers is going to pass away. So I just want to say that everything needs to be a cautionary tale. Hopefully for somebody, this is a wake-up call, especially those that have some form of an addiction. And we can make some adjustments so that we can have a better life and ultimately live longer so we can live to enjoy some of the things that we work so hard for. So rest in peace to rich homie Quan. I hope his family get things sorted out and that things get better. But yep, gone, but hopefully not forgotten. At least we got his music to live on through. And it seemed like he wasn't really bothering nobody. So we don't have nothing negative to say about rich homie Quan. Let's just learn from the situation and keep it moving. All right. Rich homie Quan, ladies and gentlemen, again, rest in peace to him.